It's time to save the world. One step at a time. One step at a time. Let's all save the world. Save the world, babe. Come and join the fire. Getting light.
Yeah. I see the greed, I see the pain, I see the hate. We getting money at the same time, restoring faith. With other coin, you know, donates to different causes every day. We the revolution, the solution, young renegades. DeFi institutions give the working man a better way. And at the same time, we help the world strive towards better days. So what do you say? The world's real different than it was 2 years ago. Not everyone has access to the things that they need to cope. It's your opportunity to help someone stay afloat, stay alive, give out hope, throw the rope, and pull them in. We in this together, can't have tunnel vision. Hey, that's no way to live. Focused on the mission because we all can. So come and join us, friends.
It's time to save the world. One step at a time. One step at a time. Let's all save the world. Let's save the world, babe. Come and join the fire. Getting light. The world can be so dark, 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 dark. Life can get so hard, hard. But with a little hope and a little bit of love and a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of trust, we can all do better. We can build each other up, not break each other down, cause we all the same blood. It's time to save the world. One step at a time. One step at a time. Let's all save the world. Let's save the world, babe. Come and join the fire. Getting light.
Hey guys, we are live again. I think this is number 17 donation, guys. Wow. Oh, the music's still running. I know you guys just love that music so much, so we better just shut that down so you can really hear me and Christian talk here. We do have a special guest on tonight, but before we introduce him, Christian, how you doing this evening?
I'm doing all right, Chris. Hanging in there, doing all right, feeling well. How are you doing?
Amazing. I adjusted the wall behind me, so I'm feeling pumped up about it. The viewers get something else to look at, right?
Yeah, I like the cards. I like them.
Thanks. But yeah, we do have a special guest, guys. His name is Business Malcolm X. He's definitely an entrepreneur, and he donates a huge, huge amount to people around him. Now, he's donated over 4 million rand in up to date, I believe, which equals, I got it written down here, almost 290,000 US dollars out of his own pocket, I do believe. So, Christian, we'll let you do the honors here.
Yeah, so without further ado, Mr. Malcolm X, if you are on, sir, why don't you turn on your camera and unmute your mic so our people can see you.
Well, good morning from South Africa. I think is the evening that side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about, I know that there's a big time difference. We had Mr. Mandela on yesterday, and he was very nice enough to stay up late with us. I believe it's, what, 2:30 for you?
Yeah, it's 2:30. Yeah. Just to correct a little thing quickly.
Sure.
The 4 million rand, that was 3 years ago. But to date, I've donated $1 million.
Oh wow, that is amazing, and I'm sure the amount of people that you've helped, getting that life-changing money goes a long way when they're going through something really hard, right?
Yeah, it's actually 6 categories. It's HIV/AIDS hospices, orphanages, old age homes, mental institutions, the homeless, and students. Those 6 categories of people.
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing. Sorry for my mistake, but you blew me out of the water with your real number. So awesome, great job, well done.
Yeah, that's amazing. What made you want to get started in this and being and helping people out?
Because I was born in a very poor environment. I grew up very poor. Now I experienced poverty firsthand. I know the address of poverty. That's why I don't have middlemen between me and my beneficiaries. I go there myself to donate because I know the address of poverty. I don't have to send anybody. In fact, even when I was a tertiary studying law, I suffered so much because I would study on an empty stomach. That's why one of my categories is students. And I realized long ago because I started giving in 2009, just before the World Cup here in South Africa. That's when I started giving. And at the time when I started, I was not rich at all. In fact, I'm still not rich. Well, I'm doing well, but not rich. But I then realized that you don't have to be rich to start giving because giving is not about big figures. You can start small. In fact, the more you give, I've noticed over the years that the more you give is the more you get blessed. Well, some people say it's not scientific, but it's been working like charm to me. The more I give is the more I earn.
Yeah, and that's amazing. Like you've done amazing work so far, and I'm sure you've helped so many people that wouldn't have been able to get to where they were going if it wasn't for someone like you that kind of stepped in and kind of gave them the help that they needed when they needed it most.
Thank you so much. And just to clarify something again, I don't only give in South Africa, I give all over the world. In fact, I give in the US, I give in Brazil, I give in Canada, because students are all over the world. It's not only about South African students. In fact, charity organizations or people in need are all over the world. That's why I give in Europe, I give in Asia, in China, Hong Kong. I actually fly there when I get an invite because people send me DMs, inboxes, emails, WhatsApp messages, text messages. Now I give all over Africa. Sometimes I don't have to fly there. I don't have to drive to neighboring states. I send the money through bank accounts and stuff, or whatever mode people are using to receive money in their countries, because it's not everywhere where people actually have bank accounts. Some people receive money through post, and some of the things from the videos that I've sent, they are actually unconventional because it's not the conventional way of giving money. I'll jump into the train and travel, say 10 to 20 miles on the same train and try to give as many people as possible cash in the same train. And I do the same with buses. I'll stop a bus and give everybody cash inside the bus, as the video shows. I'll go to a teacher institution and enter a lecture hall, give everybody money. I'll go to the libraries. I'll go to student centers. I'll go to orphanages, old age homes. That's how I do it. In fact, that on its own, that's how our president here, President Cyril Ramaphosa, recognized that and actually gave me a special evening at his house, not at the State House, at his personal house, and said, look, I appreciate what you do for students. I appreciate what you do for the disabled peoples. Now the president has actually recognized it.
Very nice. That's unreal.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. And the fact that what you mentioned earlier about the fact that you try and keep as few people between you and the people you're helping as possible, just because that's something that we talk about at Save the World. You know, it's clear that we're kind of headed in a new direction with the way we're helping people, and we kind of call it the future of philanthropy, right? Just because at the end of the day, we're helping people where they need it the most, and you going there, whether it's in Brazil or the US or Canada or Hong Kong, wherever, you get on a plane, you go to where the people need help the most, and you give them that money directly from your hand to theirs, which is amazing.
Yes. And Nigeria as well. I go to the Middle East, I go to Asia as well.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. And I see one of the community members commented and said you are truly helping us to save the world. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No, that's amazing, and you get to be here for our live donation tonight. Tonight we're going to focus on Act Now Africa for one more, and we're pushing Africa Rising for tomorrow because we're going to generate. It's going to be amazing. We are pumped up. So we're going to go over how I kind of run this. We're going to take a look at the wallet. Nobody knows how much is being donated every night, so it's like a little bit of a surprise for everybody. And then I go to the Act Now Africa website, and I run through their donation process. So you guys won't be able to see the wallet, but I'm looking right now, and we are seeing 11.13 BNB. So I think that's about $4,300 to donate, generated over the last 24 hours in transactions. And one thing to remember is that's only 2% after you split up the liquidity pairing, 2% of the total transactions. So that's almost $110,000 worth of transactions over the last 24 hours through Save the World. So we're going to go ahead. It won't be able to see us, but we're going to donate that now. And just to double check here, we're going to donate 11.1 BNB to Act Now Africa. And we got to edit this here. What did I say? 11.1, Christian?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, we max out the gas, and what the gas is that sends it as fast as it can go. So that right now is confirmed, sent over, and in about 10 seconds, they're going to be receiving that BNB and that donation. Quick like that, cryptocurrency. And that's just people buying and selling on the blockchain. It's an amazing thing. We call it impact investing is what we call it, because when you invest to boost your portfolio as well as make an impact on the world while doing so.
Yeah, and it's big because just like how you mentioned in terms of getting money to people as fast as possible because they need it, right? And there could be a lot of red tape with conventional donating avenues, right? There could be a lot of meetings, this and that. And at the end of the day, it could be that you sit through all these meetings and then the money doesn't really go to the person, right? There's all these other costs, all these other things that everyone kind of dips their hand in the pool to take out a dollar. But we believe in just getting help to the people that need it the most as fast as possible. So that's why, through the power of crypto, it could get to anywhere in the world in 10 seconds, Chris, 15 seconds, which is wild.
If you're using the Binance Smart Chain, it's quick. Sometimes Ethereum will take a couple minutes, but you can send literally any denomination wherever in the world, and all they need is a wallet address. And we're hoping that cryptocurrency as a whole becomes 1 or 2 clicks from basically credit card to any blockchain. That's the dream, right? Because we've been in it for 4 or 5 years. So, and the future.
Well, it will be. I'll be doing injustice if I did not mention that one of your fellow citizens there in the US who actually donates annually to my beneficiaries is Tyrese Gibson of Fast Furious. You know Tyrese Gibson of Fast Furious?
Wow, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He donates $20,000 per annum to my charities.
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing. And I'm sure it goes to a lot of different people that, like you mentioned, going to college. Imagine that, being able to go to college or get the education that they need. That's just amazing.
And he doesn't only donate. He flies here. I host him. We actually go to the actual beneficiaries. In fact, Lagos and I told him about what you guys have done for India and what you have done up to so far for Act Now, and how you hosted Ndaba Mandela. In fact, Ndaba Mandela, I introduced Tyrese Gibson to him, and he took him to a dinner with the Mandelas while they were still alive.
Wow!
Way to drop a bomb on us on live. That's awesome.
Maybe if we're lucky, we can have him come on, say a few words. That would be cool.
That would be
we are working on it. In fact, since you are in the same country, I think it should be easier.
That would be
very
amazing.
Cool. Yeah, it wouldn't be 2:30 for him when he came on. So it might be a little bit easier to convince someone if they didn't have to stay up all night. So that's good.
Awesome. That's amazing. No, we appreciate that and everything that you do. I just wanted to mention that in the chat, in one of the pins, there is the YouTube video. I'm guessing it's from a couple years ago that spotlights you, Malcolm, in the video. It's really amazing, and I watched it a couple times. So thank you for everything you do.
Yes, yeah. Wow. Well, it's a pity we don't have much time here, but as it suffices to mention that some of the people that we hosted here for charity, for our charity drive, especially the one with the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund and the Nelson Mandela Foundation, some of them are Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Blue Cantrell, Rihanna, Eminem about 3-4 years ago as well. There are too many. We hosted who's this? There are too many men. Most of the artists, every big artist in the US, long before they were brought here by Global Citizen, because when they were brought here by Global Citizen, they were hosted by Mr. Petrus Motsepe, and he donated in rent 3.6 billion rent.
Did you say billion?
Yes, 3.6 billion rents. In fact, 3.6 billion rents at the time, it was $360 million.
Those are big numbers. Big
That's
numbers.
a lot. Wow. But that's what it's about, you know. It's just like helping as many people as possible. That's what we do at Save the World. And we've been lucky to generate almost $2 million in about 2 weeks to give to various people in need. And we hope that this is just the beginning, right? This is only, what did we say, day 17, I think? Something like that?
17, yeah.
Day 17, we have a long road ahead of us, but we're super excited because with help from people such as yourself and anyone out there, including our holders who are always sharing, liking, retweeting, posting on social media, it helps us get the word out there. And at the end of the day, the more people that know about us, the more people we can help. And that's what our main mission is.
Definitely. And we can't go wrong. With all our brains combined, we can't go wrong.
I'm definitely in for that. That sounds amazing. That's awesome. No, I appreciate that for sure.
Hey, I'm looking forward to come through to where you are and to go to your local charities with you.
Yeah,
that sounds amazing.
Yeah,
absolutely. I'm up here in Canada, so you might want to avoid about September to May. It gets pretty cold up here.
Okay.
but yeah.
No, that sounds amazing. We're trying to branch off as much as possible. I don't know if you've heard, but in addition to doing our daily donations every day live on stream with Chris and I, we also partnered with a crypto drink maker called Mojo or Moon Juice, and they create beverages, and we partnered with them to create a Save the World energy drink with Moon Juice, and the profits generated from that are going to help countries that need access to water. So it's not just about the one donation, it's about helping as many people as possible with as many avenues as possible.
Okay, now from Canada, well, I know he lives in the US, but we hosted Drake. In fact, I will send through Lagos some of the videos that when we hosted him here, Drake himself. He came here for a big charity event for 8,000 tertiary students. 8,000.
Whoa.
Then I'll send, I'll send the video for that. He came here. In fact, he's been here 3 times at different venues. Yeah.
That's absolutely amazing.
He's very passionate with giving.
No, that's amazing. You think, Chris, we have time to fit Drake into one of our live streams?
You know what? We'll have to check the schedule. I'm not. Yeah, of course. We got room for him. No problem. We'd love to have him. Definitely.
Lastly, Lagos and I spoke with the CEO of Universal Music Africa. He's the CEO for the entire continent. Sipho Dlamini. He lived in England. He lived in the US. Whereby we said we are proposing something that we are going to propose further with you. Some working relationship with his main artists when they come to Africa, not when they go anywhere in the world, but specifically when they come to Africa.
No, that would be amazing. We're definitely opening to continuing the relationship with you in Africa. Like, we want to help everyone we can, so we can definitely discuss more. I'm sure our viewers are pretty happy with that development, and I'd be more than happy to discuss with you further in ways to find other opportunities to help South Africa, all of Africa, and really, really make an impact.
Yeah, now in Africa, the two biggest countries that trade in dollars are Angola and DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. We have very strong connections there at the presidential level. We've already spoken to the children of the president to say there's a new coin. This is what they have done in India. This is what they have done in South Africa. Would you be open for them to link with you in the entire Angola, because Angola is rich with diamonds, with gold, and with oil. Now, DRC is one country with the most minerals in the entire continent. After our meeting tomorrow with Lagos and them, will then revert to you, because Africa is hungry for this, especially what you've done in the past 2-3 weeks. It's amazing.
Thank you.
No, thank you, sir. It means a lot. And like I said, at the end of the day, we just want to help as many people as possible. So any opportunities that come up, we're always open to it, because we're Save the World, and we wouldn't be if we kind of just stopped after a week, right?
That's right. We're here for the long haul. And the biggest thing here is the community, the transactions they do, the likes, the shares, the retweets. These guys are crazy. There's over some 500 retweets, 500 likes on certain tweets, and it helps because that reaches more people. And the more people we reach, the more people we can help. So definitely keep sharing, keep retweeting, and everything you're doing, Malcolm. Keep up the great work. That's amazing.
Most definitely. And we are on it. In fact, another way of making it bigger, we have access here in South Africa. Every big concert that takes place here, we are part of it. And we have access to sponsors. We'll end up hosting our own international events once the world opens up, because there are currently lockdowns due to coronavirus. Once this opens up, we'll be filling up stadiums like we've been over the years. And that's where there will be a synergy with you guys.
I love it.
That would be pretty cool. Save the world. Yeah, no, that is an amazing honor. We'd happy to explore that possibility with you. I think it would be really cool if we held an event, a Save the World event, because that would definitely help people know about who we are and the work that we're doing.
100%. That would be absolutely amazing, and I would love to travel and visit and help in any way that we can. Always, as soon as everything opens up, of course, count me in, 100%.
Yeah. Now, our motto in Africa is when we host people from abroad, we tell you to leave your wallets behind.
Well, sir, we're going to be bringing our wallet so we can help everyone in the country. So you can
tell
that to other people, but not to us, okay?
We'll have the crypto wallet on the cell phone that we bring down for sure. That's all.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a coincidence or what, because in December 2018, Global Citizen, you know about Global Citizen?
Global Citizen?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Global Citizen had a big event in Johannesburg here in South Africa. It was called Save the World. Then I don't know if you guys have a working relationship or it's just a coincidence.
Cool. I think that's just a coincidence. If okay. I think so.
They had a big concert here. They brought Jay-Z, Beyonce, Pharrell, and all the big stars from Nigeria. So it was a huge concert. It was called Save the World, and they could have came back since 2018, but because of lockdowns they couldn't. It's something that we can look at because sponsors are here.
That's perfect.
Now, we definitely love to plan something with you guys. We are in contact with each other pretty frequently. We'll definitely discuss this, just because this could be big, and this is something that could help a lot of people, and we love to be there for sure.
Right.
And the beautiful thing about Save the World is the more transactions, the more people. So the higher the price, the more transactions, the more that gets donated. So the more people we tell, it's an amazing setup. The tokenomics are great, which we can get you all the information you need, and let's save the world, guys. Let's save the world.
Let's save the world. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I think I'm pretty good. Christian or Malcolm, do you guys have anything to add?
Yes. I mean, I appreciate the call. The last thing from my side, which is something that I did not mention, and something whose videos I did not post or send to Lagos, I can do that after this. One of a saving student, because it is cold here. It's extremely cold, and they are still kids who go to school barefooted. We also have a campaign whereby we buy thousands of shoes for kids annually, in excess of 30,000 shoes countrywide. So I see so many synergies between us.
I'm in.
That's amazing.
I think we're in. I think the community's in, and I think everybody's on board. The chat's just blowing up with you on our stream today, so that's amazing. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Yeah. And thanks. Yeah, thanks for the great chat, Christian, and thanks for everybody who tuned in and you guys that blew up the chat. You know, you got to hear straight from the source and everything from Malcolm here. He's making a difference, just like Save the World makes a difference every single day. So
yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
So keep sharing, keep retweeting, and keep commenting, guys. Thanks again, and of course, we'll be here tomorrow night, same time, and we'll keep doing it. We'll do what we do. So thanks a bunch,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
We'll see you on the next one.